I just kind of wanted to show where these pliers really kind of shine in some things. Is like when you pull this throttle cable here, you get that loose, you can actually get in these tight little spots and grab the head of that and get that out of there. I don't know if you can see that very well or not, but there's very few, or at least I haven't found any other needle nose or something that are small enough, easy enough to actually get in and do things like that without causing a lot of problems. So I wanted to do a little bit more of a video on some pliers that cost a lot, but after you use them for a while, they're worth their price and just how handy they are. These little Knipex Jewelers needle nose, I use them in mechanics, and I get a lot of people who say that I use the tools for the wrong thing just because they specify this is a Jewelers needle nose. It gets into spots that can grab a hold of throttle cables, fuel lines, soldering, all kinds of little areas that I use this, that it works really well. I haven't found the better needle nose for those really small tight places than these. I have other needle nose that I've picked up over the years, ones like these here, and these are cheap, probably, I don't know, $10, $12 ones. I don't know if you can see how much play there is on that nose left to right. Probably hard to see with it being so dark and stuff on the background, but and a lot of flex in there. Just not all that great, even compared to vice grips that have a small nose. You can see how much of a difference there is between the head of those. You can see why it can get into some small areas. Plus, it has a really solid grip to it. I mean, this is a muffler for a chainsaw, and it holds it pretty darn good for what it is. So you get decent grip, it's in there tight. Part number on these is 311, I think it's 11160. They're just handy as all get out. They are expensive. I think when I looked them up on Amazon before doing this video, I'm pretty sure they're almost $40 now. I think I paid in the mid-20s or maybe $28 for them, $30. I can't remember. I know they were a lot when I bought them, or at least I thought they were a lot when I first bought my first pair. But after using them for a little while, I immediately went out and bought a second pair of them, just because they are that handy that I'm not going to be without them. I'm glad I did when I did, because I know the prices went up a fair bit since then. So kind of a smart move, maybe. Here's another set of just regular needle nose, and again you can see the size difference. You know, these are a larger needle nose, granted. I think they're probably what you consider 7 or 8 inch needle nose. But if you look at from pivot point to pivot point, there's not much difference there. Yes, you have less handle, but you still have good leverage. When you compare them head to head, if we can here, we can see size difference is a fair amount. These are just regular Tekton needle nose. Not bad needle nose at all. These are a little cheaper, but they do have cross hatching for their grip. If you can see that or not. Versus just the one direction. But video's not necessarily about those, but I want you to have a good comparison. These are smooth. There's no texture really to that. They're a little dirty. They get used. There's no texture. It is got build on the end. Again, this is really hard to, I think, show you guys. That. But all in all, they're really, really good pliers. They grip well. They get into spots that others can't. They're great for working with, you know, some electrical, selecting a wire out, using it as an insulator for soldering on it or something like that. Getting little plugs out of connectors and stuff I've used these for. They just all around work really well. They're a set of those pliers that, even though they're over $30 now, if I lost or broke both of these, I would end up buying another set just because they save me $30 a week on fiddling with stuff. But anyways, just thought I'd do a video on these, just kind of showing you guys what they are and how they work. If you have any questions, please ask. Just want to say hi. I appreciate it. Take time, comment. I enjoy reading them. I enjoy the conversation back and forth that some of us have. I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe. It does help the channel grow. Just trying to grow the channel and get some better content, get some more things out there. I really want to get more truth in advertising kind of stuff. I hate being misled on things, so that's part of the reason why I do these. Is when I find something that's good, that's actually worthwhile, I like to share that. When I find something that's really crappy and probably isn't worth the time and money, probably not going to do a video on that unless you guys ask me to. Then I'd be happy to, but realistically there's not much to say other than these are True Value brand master mechanic or something like that. Part number 177527. They're okay for a few things. Don't spend too much money on them. They aren't all that great. They are long. They get into some spots, but I'll grab these 10 times out of 10 before I grab these. Again, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the subscriptions, the support, the feedback. Even if it's negative feedback, that's fine. I would like to make these videos better as much as I can. More enjoyable for you guys to watch. What do you want to see out of them? I'll do my best to make them better. Have yourselves a wonderful week. Thanks.